Check it out, we're at the Goodwill bins. Hannah's gonna go park the car while I run and dart straight for the Goodwill. Gotta make it in there quick. We can't miss the good deals. Stick around. Next bin, nothing in it, but that's a very nice case. And there's a couple older cameras in here that are kind of cool. I feel like I need to dig to the bottom of this. Too bad the key for this isn't here, though that wouldn't be hard to replace.
It's super jammed in here today, so digging is actually really hard. But I found a few like meh pieces. Checking out the furniture section, there's a ton of doll houses. Why is there so many doll houses? It's so weird.
I think maybe I just hit the mother load. There's some cool stuff there. I'm gonna hold on to this.
I found a couple of Levi's, which is really good because I need all that I can get right now. I've got so many orders to fill, but this is really beautiful. I don't know if I'm gonna get it though. It's this like Sherpa lined leather jacket. It's really nice. It's made in Uruguay.
Just maybe we struck the jackpot. I just walked by and spotted Gears of War and Guitar Hero. Stood here for a solid second before I realized there's a whole bag of games. No idea what they are though. Let's go. Let's go. BioShock. The disc is there. Let's go. Let's go. This is wild. That's crazy. Can you believe that? Can you believe it? All right, well, I gotta keep digging in this bin.
The only pair of jeans I found today that were decent, someone else gave it to me. They're a little damaged, but I think I can fix it. There's this cute little paper bag top on it, but they're a bit stained up. It's a shame, but throw it in a bucket of bleach, we'll just make them white.
To be completely honest, I don't know how I'm gonna leave without this thing. I just got a new cork board for my pins, but this would be really cool glass case just to put like marble pins in or something very specific. Or maybe I just put my favorite ones in here. It's really cool, but it's heavy. It's gonna cost a little bit.
It's a couple cute little Southern Belle dresses. I'm pretty sure those are made for theater. They look handmade.
Well, quite unfortunately, this nice frame thing kind of took a fall. I'm gonna go ahead and take these out of here and take them home, but the frame's not gonna make it home. It didn't survive the bins. It's kind of a bummer. That's a rip.
There were no carts in there because the place is packed right now. So went ahead and checked out all their stuff. Gonna go bring it out to the car. I was pretty excited. This was they charged only $1.99 for it, which was great. Can't wait to tell Dallas that. He's gonna be stoked. But we're going back into the bins. We just have to drop all this load off so I could have my arms back, because jeans are heavy after a while.
I'm digging around on the bottom of this bin right here because 4 Harry Potter books. You'd think maybe the rest of them would be here. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, check this out. I think I'm gonna actually buy this, but I'm not buying it for the record player. I'm actually gonna make this box into something else. It's perfect. It's got all the things I need. I'm pretty stoked about this. I'm gonna take the record player bit out and I'm gonna use this case. We're on to another rotation, and I've picked this bin to start with because there's some drum stuff in there and I could really use a very specific drum stand. So I see parts of one down in there. Hopefully there's a hole in there. Alright, whoa. I thought I found a pair of glasses. Those are actually mine. That's funny. There's just random parts in here. Legs for some toms or kick drums. It's kind of a bummer because I could use the rest of this stand, but it's not here.
Check it out, we got a whole wedding in a bin. There's even something for your mother-in-law.
I've got an interesting bin full of electronics here. There's all kinds of stuff, and already I've found some HDMI cables that I actually need, but this right here is actually part of a button making kit that I have, so this is useful. What's good? Fine, been good? Not yet. Yeah, I'm good, man. More button maker. What the heck? Jeez. That's an iPhone 6, right? Interesting. The iPhone's cool, but I'm more interested in the rest of the button making stuff.
I'm really tempted to get this for a future project. I just love the little daisies on it. As they are, they're not cute. They're like capris, and that is like my least favorite word. I hate capris. But these, like, scrunch the waistband in and put a little elastic in it. Maybe this will pop up a little bit. That'd be really cute. Get like a paper bag thing going on. Cut them off, roll up the hem just a little bit, and use all this to make like a little tank top out of. I think that'd be really cute. Alas, I do not have time right now, and I see this kind of thing a lot, so down the road I think we might try to make a little denim set out of that. It'd be really nice.
All right, I've got a whole bin here of what looks like board games and toys, magnetic checkers, no chess in there. I'm gonna check all the board games and stuff, see what it looks like. Pony. Disk drive, screwdriver. Not the most common color of this gun. It's a maybe. Oh no. I remember that. Not turning out to be a lot in here. It's worth looking. Sorry, flashback. Got all those I need though. Trash. Let's go.
Another really cute DIY idea. Turn that into a skirt or a pair of shorts and then crop that. Put buttons down the center. Super cute.
Check out what somebody handed me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as awesome as it looks, but someone handed it to me. There's about a 50% chance I have loose discord at home.
Oh, that'd be good.
I'll have to look. I really feel like I do, but maybe I'm thinking of like the Wii one. I don't know. Hey.
I've been looking for a pair of these forever. You may be wondering why, Hannah. They're just a pair of corduroys. I have a pair of black corduroys at home. These are getting cut in half. I'm so excited.
Tell me what you guys think about this. Hey! That is beautiful. That is a beautiful leather apron.
These are so beautiful, but they are not old at all. Like, they're just something from China, but I just love them. I wish they fit me.
Check this out. Charlie Brown Christmas trees. There's the tree. And there's Charlie himself. That's interesting. I'm taking him no matter what. There's the tree. There's a cross wooden base that goes with it. And there's a red bulb. There's another box. I think the bulb's on the ground. So that's kind of ripped. Let's see if we can't find the base though. There's one. We're getting somewhere. Come on, baby, where you at?
Found this beautiful mirror. I don't know if I'm gonna get it yet, but it's really pretty. It's probably only gonna be like $5. I think it would do well in the antique mall booth.
Well, I just did all this work to find the rest of this Charlie Brown tree, and someone just walked up to me and told me that they gave Hannah a whole one. So I guess I can cease the digging. And we'll just take the one he gave us. People are so nice sometimes.
I found quite a few Levi's for color blocking, which is good because over this last week I have pretty much completely obliterated my stock. So that's awesome. Still need to find a few more black jeans, but they'll come, no big deal. Did find these though. Beautiful dark wash. Vintage women's. Super good. And then pair of tiny little brown Wranglers. They're so cute.
I was told that you were given a Christmas tree.
I wasn't gonna tell you. Oh!
Bonus! I was back there digging for another one and he told me that he gave it to you.
Oh, I was gonna be like, guess what? I got Christmas!
Yes. Alright, well, that was a pretty wild day at the bins. Not like the best, but certainly not the worst. Everything we found was just so random. I found about as much stuff as I actually needed as I did to, you know, resell and stuff. But the most peculiar thing is this iPhone 6 Plus, 7 Plus, 6, right? Because the 7 had double lenses.
I don't remember.
I don't either. I can't remember now. I've moved on. But if it comes on at all, I mean, you can see it's chippy. If it comes on at all, it's got to be locked, right? But charge it on the way home and find out. Just see for the lulz. That was awesome.
Are you excited about a lot of the things that we got.
I'm excited about the Christmas tree. I'm gonna resell the guitar case because I don't need one. And yeah, I can get a few bucks out of it. Or maybe even put it up online on OfferUp to trade it for some other stuff. If I could just get a guitar pedal for it, because what we pay for it?
$2.
$2 for the guitar case. And it's a good guitar case. And I don't know if you even saw, but there's a soft bag Fender electric bag in it.
Oh, really?
I might actually keep it for my Stratocaster.
Be good.
But yeah, maybe I'll put that on Craigslist to try to trade it for a guitar pedal or something. But the tree's probably the most exciting. All right, let's go home and talk about all this stuff. The iPhone is turning on. Check it out. Come on, baby, don't be locked. I know you're going to be. Or if you're locked, make the passcode 0000. And there's the passcode. And there's the helper thing, which means there's probably a part of the screen that's not responsive. 000000. We're home, and real quick before we jump into talking about all the stuff that we brought home from the bins, I want to put something together that I've been wanting to make for a while. That little record player I found today. It was busted. The the arm on it was busted, so I'm gonna take that thing apart and make it into something else. This is gonna be pretty cool, so stick around. You know, I kind of messed up not wearing this apron while I made that pedal board, don't you think?
It's a pretty apron.
It is. It's a nice leather one. The only problem is I like having pockets on my apron, so you're gonna have to probably just take some denim or something. Sew me a pencil pocket and a slightly bigger pocket, don't you think?
Cute.
But I want one because, you know, all that spray glue and spray paint and stuff, I'm terrible with it. Every time we paint one of these yellow shells, I get paint all over me. So this is a pretty good one. I think a bigger pocket down here and some small tool pockets right here would make it really, really handy. But I don't know why I didn't put it on to do that build today. I'm just dumb. Let me talk about my big item, and then you can talk about your big item. Boom! It's a pretty nice acoustic guitar case, and I'm pretty happy to have it. I have a nice acoustic, but I don't do any traveling with it, so I don't need a case. And honestly, I had a pretty nice one, and I sold it because I was like, this is taking up too much room. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll sell it. Maybe we won't. But either way, it's nice to have. And how much did you say they gave it to us for?
$1.99.
$1.99. That's crazy. For some reason, they've been a lot more cavalier with just cheap prices for big stuff. Our Goodwill bins, I don't know if yours works this way. Maybe you can comment below and let us know. But anything that's bigger than something that would generally fit in a cart, or several of would fit in a cart, you take it up to the register and say, hey, what's the price on this? And they just make something up. Before COVID, they actually would call the manager, and the manager would usually pull out a sheet or something and say, we do $5 for TVs. There was a lot of flat prices on big things like that. But nowadays, it's like, whatever goes, man. They just make it up. It's pretty cool. It's been working out better for us than not. You talk about this massive thing you got. I'm pretty curious why you bought this and what you're going to do with it.
So this beautiful little mirror, I'm pretty sure it's antique. It's really heavy. So, oh my... Yeah.
This is gonna look cool.
I think.
Hello.
I think it's made of stone, honestly. You can kind of see the flower right there in the center. There's a little chip piece.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like stone.
Yeah. Well, it's a molded, concrete-y kind of thing. Yeah.
It's super heavy, and I'm gonna put it in my antique mall booth. Funny, kind of like that guitar case. I went and asked for a price, and they were like, $7.99, and I was like.
You just kind of, would you roll your eyes? Or?
I was like, I don't think I really want to do that. I was hoping for $5. And she goes, you know what? We have too many mirrors anyway. Here, $5. I was like, great.
Cool.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It is nice. That'll sell pretty easy at your antique booth, I think.
Yeah.
All right, well, jump into some of these clothes you got, because that's most of what we came home with today. Clothes, and clothes.
So many jeans. A lot of this is for color blocking, but there's a couple pieces in here that are special, like these vintage women's cut jeans. Super pretty, dark wash. Some Calvin Klein corduroys, which is funny because I found another pair of corduroys that I was excited to find because I already have a pair that I want to color block with them. So super happy about that. These are just to cut up. These are to cut up. These are to cut up. And then these, some teensy little brown Wranglers. I don't find a lot of brown. I've seen a lot of tan, a lot of gray, a lot of black, but never dark brown. Might have come across one of them. So very happy about that. I picked this up right as I was walking out the door.
Nice.
Pair of little Levi booty shorts. I was like, sweet, work's already done, and they're vintage. So super happy about that. This was a special piece. I didn't talk about this at all because I kind of scooped it up and just had to do a little bit of thinking on it. This is a vintage cashmere sweater.
Ooh.
I have no idea how much it's worth, but if nothing else, it's at least worth 20 bucks to somebody.
Right.
So it is bunny soft. It is so nice.
What else did you get?
Oh my goodness. I got a bunch of, that's to cut up, pair of vintage Lee jeans. They're always good for a $25, $30 flip. Somebody actually handed me these. She found them. She was like, my daughter really wants some high-waisted jeans. And I was like, oh, those are really cute. There's a little paper bag thing going on. And then she noticed they were really like messed up on the bottom and like sun-soaked. And she was like, I don't want to mess with them. And I was like, actually, I kind of do. So they're really pretty, but I'm just going to dunk them in a big bucket of bleach and either happy accident tie-dye them or turn them white, so that sun soaking won't matter anymore.
We had a lot of people either throwing stuff back that we wanted today, or there were a lot of people just being nice to us, like, here, take this.
Yeah, it was really great. I think the rest is just for color blocking though.
So yeah, you bought just a ton of clothes, and most of them you're gonna cut up and make customs with.
Yeah, here's two pieces that are really cute. Little vintage skirt. And then this one I actually scooped up. Someone like threw a big pile of clothes and I was like, oh my gosh. And I like ran over and I pulled that one out. They didn't even see it and I was like, sorry. They're really cute.
All right, well, let me run through some of the stuff that I got. Best thing today was that guitar pedal board. I'm very happy about that. It turned out better than I thought it would. You know, I took scrap wood that I had laying in my storage unit and I just threw it together, you know, and it's perfect because it's small. That's what I like about it. And it already has some built-in hardware plugs that I'm gonna just replace for what I need it to be rather than what was there. It's really cool. I'm happy about it just because I was about to spend $100 on one on Amazon and now I spent pennies, you know. I don't know what that weighed at the bins. $1.39 a pound is probably £1.50 pounds, 2 pounds. But that was rolled up inside of that big guitar case, so
I had that same soft case in a
Well, there's my Fender Stratocaster.
Pretty.
So you had this growing up, you were gonna say?
I did, yeah. I had a little black Fender Squire Strat that
awesome.
I learned how to play guitar on.
That's awesome. This was probably another one of the finds of the day, the Charlie Brown Christmas tree. We're gonna put this away right now and not talk about it much, but we got something coming up where that will make another appearance. That's all I'm gonna say about it. So make sure you're subscribed, those notifications are turned on because you're going to see that. I got a bunch of games today. We'll talk about those last. And there was some old school pins in that frame, and then the frame broke. It was already kind of hanging on by a thread. I could have brought it home and fixed it just as easy as I screwed or glued some of that wood together in that pedal board, but I just didn't want to mess with it. It was just too much. It's too heavy. But I went ahead and brought those home. So pretty cool. There's some Disney stuff there, some America stuff.
Seashell was nice in the middle.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff in there. More of Hannah's G's.
Lol.
Couple just old cameras. I put this stuff up in my antique mall for about what it's worth and get that pretty easily. I've so much so I've thought about a couple times actually opening a separate smaller booth or lockbox at our antique mall and just putting the bins camera stuff I find in there, but I've never really went far enough to want to mess with it. I had a buddy at the bins today that I told I was looking for HDMI cables because I'm running out, just all the cameras I've been plugging up around the house and stuff for future live shows. He handed me like 10 today. He's so awesome. Very cool guy.
Yay!
It was literally there in that box with all those Charlie Brown trees. He's real dirty, but we have found Charlie Brown before, right?
Yeah.
It's not the first one. A lot of the Charlie Brown character plushies have been showing up.
We've never found Sally, but we've found all the other characters.
Everything else. More HDMI, and that's what. And then some more power cables. Just, you know, I like these big, fat, longer power cables. So I'm out of those too. Before COVID, I had stores. I had a storage thing full of every cable I could ever need. And then after we sold so much stuff, I didn't really mean to buy these. I bought these for spare parts. These connector parts kind of fit on other pairs and stuff. And I was just going to take it apart. I didn't mean to buy the cheap bows. HDMI. Can you believe I found more of this? You didn't see this, did you?
I didn't.
No, we were on our trip, last road trip we did. I found, this is a button, you know, a pin button making system. And I wish there was more of it in there. It takes 3 or 4 more pieces of this to work, but I'm just gonna put this with that other button stuff that I have. The bins is always so random. But, you know, if you're going to go to Best Buy or something or Walmart and buy one of these cables, it's $2, $3, $5, $7 every time. I just bring them home from the bins because they show up plentifully. Plentiful. They are plentiful. Okay, I think that's everything of mine in the basket. We just make sure. 2 empty game cases. I wish I had my loose game setting right here. We could see if I have a copy of this or not. I'll have to look. I feel like I do, but this was empty as well. But Super Mario Strikers case, that was really cool, but that wasn't even the best. Because this is all games right here.
Lol.
Card game there, I just grabbed it just because. This is all video games. Isn't that nuts? Let's start with this. This is kind of funny. Okay, ATV2, Off-Road Fury.
Lol. That's not right.
Battlefront 2, okay. There was a bin there full of books and media, and one of the bins just had tons of empty cases. I don't know if that's where my buddy that handed me this Mario Strikers case got it out of, but I dug through that bin and there was about 10 more games that or cases that were empty, didn't have the games in them. And that's where I got one of these. But the rest of these were in a bag. Hannah, you didn't see this. You have to watch the footage later. There was just a grocery bag kind of buried right in the middle center of a bin, and I spotted, my eye saw the green of an Xbox 360 case, and I went over there and pulled it open. And all these were in there, and then it just kept getting better and better. Just check this out.
And the bag glowed golden, and your face lit up with like golden light.
I don't find good games at the bins often, but what I do multiple times now, they've been in a trash bag or a grocery bag just tossed in. And the reason that is because that bin just turns out to be stuff that someone donated to the Goodwill, and the Goodwill never put it out in the store. They sent it to the bins because it was overstocked. That's what happens when the Goodwills get too much, and that's the point of the bins, to be completely honest with you. Sometimes you go to the bins and it's stuff that the store couldn't sell, so it's a little bit extra trashy, but sometimes, and this is the best time, it's stuff that the regular stores never got to, and that's what happened here. There's not a price sticker on any of these, so let's run through them. BioShock, very happy. Call of Duty Ghosts, Madden 09, that'll be an upgrade copy for mine. Mine's trashy. These are all practically brand new. AC/DC Live, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Gears of War 3, and they're just the regular copy, which is good because I think the one I have is not the basic original copy. Guitar Hero World Tour, and then craziness today, Resident Evil for the 360, which I don't have this one, so it was just nice to find, but boom. And I couldn't believe it. When I saw this, and this is one of the first ones I saw in that bin, I couldn't believe it. But I opened it up and it's all there. Double disc. So, what do you think about that?
Good Bobbert.
I'm very happy. Well, guys, thanks for hanging out with us today. Thanks for going to the bins with us. Let us know if you're liking these bins videos in the comments. As you see, Hannah brought home a mound of jeans, and over the Black Friday weekend, Hannah, let them know how many pairs of custom-made jeans you sold total.
Ballpark 20.
Well, like 22, 23, it was nuts. So we actually have a huge store of jeans that we've been collecting and like cataloging for custom jobs. But we discounted them slightly for that, for the sales weekend for Black Friday, and it turns out a lot of people that had bookmarked our page came back just to see if we had a sale going on so they could get those jeans a little bit cheaper, and we sold 20. So most of Hannah and mine's week has been and will continue to be working on these jeans just to get them out. Now I got an apron to wear while we're working on them, which is pretty cool. But we're gonna be going to the bins a little bit more this week than you're probably used to. We usually get in 1, 2 max bins videos a week. We're gonna end up going a little bit more, but that's good because there's lots of other little trash I want to bring home for projects. So we're going to go get jeans, we're going to go get trash, we're going to make more videos just like this one. And if you're interested in that, please hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications on so that you can come back and hang out with us when we do. That's going to be it though, guys. If you've been building anything, if we've got any tinkerers around that are like me and like to build stuff out of trash, especially, but not necessarily if it's from the bins, I would love for you to come join our Discord. There's a link in this video's description. Come join our Discord and show me something you've made. I would like for our community that we're building here to have a little bit more making in it than it does, because it's, aside from trash collecting, trash building is probably my next biggest passion. So I'd love to hear from you guys what kind of stuff you're working on. And until next time, guys, peace out.